A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a carry for Dobbins.
Yo, he said.
Doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he has behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour. Well, CD, that was a well-orchestrated drive by Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, and how about the way he capped it off, too? Orchestrate the drive and then let everybody know exactly who the guy is on the field you've got to watch on every play. Finishes it off with a touchdown run.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Packers nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Rolling to his right. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And all the way down to the 42. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
Jones with a nice burst there on 1st down as he'll be taken down, but not before a gain of 7 yards.
4-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Flush to his right. Touchdown, Packers. Mercedes Lewis there to make the grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of. And so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He uncorks it for Snead. And this will be
But he didn't know he caught that bullshit. That boy throwing up prayers over there.
Takes it down to the 25.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They'll run here with Dobbins. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Now it's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And Tucker onto the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3's in. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
First down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time. A drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Come on, man. God damn.
Force incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now,
Not my fault.
Go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And they'll get this down to the 10. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
First down, Ravens.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Nah, I just went for it on full. They brought me out dropping these damn passes and shit.
Remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson to throw. And it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he'll let this go deep.
Man, come on, man. God damn.
Would have been a big hitter if they
Come on, man. I'm starting saving this nigga,
I
man.
like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable.
I know what I got to start
They went
doing.
for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down.
Look at pass interference and shit.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Rodgers again now. And he'll let this go deep. And that's caught inside the 30.
I hate when they do that bullshit, man.
But not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Packers going to go ahead and
Damn,
use the
man.
2nd of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go.
That man supposed to be gone. He gonna jump twice.
All the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And
There they go. There they go. There they go. There they go.
Football there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan, 26 yards. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, it held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never
Oh, what are you doing?
question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
I get the ball back. Oh, shit, I didn't know I get the ball back. I ain't used to getting the ball back.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Grind. I don't want to hear nothing about you on the phone, talking to nobody, none of that grind.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because
I don't want to hear nothing about that grind. Man, Pigs, I was on the phone, Pigs.
but in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see.
I don't want to hear nothing about you was on, man, I was on the phone, Pigs. I don't want to hear that nigga. Yeah, you already got it ready.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No, I'm telling you, I don't want to hear no excuse.
And I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation, because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tanyan, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he'll left it. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards.
Press coverage on the outside of the defenders. That's the ultimate.
Throwing over your head, Pigs.
The risk. Can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no.
Man, come on, that garbage.
Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out.
Come on, man. What's up?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 12-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
So I got a chance to get a 1st down.
It's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang
Pigs, I'm going to the left, Pigs.
Exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively. And
the 13-year man puts it through, and that moves him
Oh,
up.
Pigs, he shut down. This 10, only 10 he's finna see.
Looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable.
You get it. You get it. You get it, Peas. Tennessee, nigga.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did.
It's on the team he finna see, goddamn.
Yeah, so bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter.
P, you might as well hang that shit up. You trying to go, P.
He'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means...
See, you just wasting the clock doing it.
From being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
First down, Baltimore.
They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk
this clock. This clock's going to be tight, too.
And they bring him to the ground.
That clock's going to be tight, too.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. First by him near the 35. For as big and strong as
I don't know what game plan this man say he got going on. I'm gonna let you run all your field too, P.
Incredible. And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run the toss here. Edwards. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back.
Peas, what is you doing over there?
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
See, he gonna have us excuse all. He gonna have us excuse already. I already heard excuse coming.
Came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
Oh, I missed it.
Penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Now Dobbins. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That was all Preston Smith. Navigating into the backfield. He gets the tackle for loss. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Jackson will look to throw it. minus 9 yards on the play, and now it's third down.
And it's third down.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the
Who was wide open, P? I ain't seen no nigga wide open.
Floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered.
I ain't see that shit.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball.
Normally, I see a nigga open.
Covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now.
I ain't see no nigga open, P.
Good chance of ending up winning this game.
The throw over the middle, taken in.
The nigga will hold the nigga back the whole time.
30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
When I do it,
Got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just
when I do that shit, it's a flag on the play.
some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when
Every time.
now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second
Pass,
down. They want to take
illegal contact.
try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And not totally
Every
over
time.
yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Every time.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 67 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be
Hey,
careful with that.
this nigga sitting there trying to run the damn ball. I don't know what you be thinking about, man.
Relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This will make it.
He said, what? What'd you say? What'd you say, Beans? What happened?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
I ain't throw no. You threw them picks, P.
An offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception.
You threw 2 picks, P's.
Opponent's side of the field.
And look at this. You trying to run the, you don't get it.
Frustrating because
But you still trying to run the ball. What you thinking about?
Great place to run some of your best offense.
So you gonna throw the ball real quick downfield, get an onside kick. You ain't trying to win, P's.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Look at that.
And the Packers pick it up.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, and they didn't get it done.
Hey, P, what happened all that shit you? What happened all that shit you was talking yesterday, P? What that music you playing yesterday, P?
How about this defense?
P.
Defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash
P, come on, I told you that's the only win you ever gonna get from me, P.
It's Rodgers. And he's gonna go down.
That's the only win you gonna get from me, P.
Short sack, taken down at the 2. Derek Wolfe able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
On any first and
That's the only win you gonna get from me, P.
really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
That's the only win you gonna get from me, P. The one I gave you, P.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
I know,
Just
P.
about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided.
Celine, I left the rubbers on the dresser.
Their philosophy is
You next.
disrespect that way, like taking pity on you.
That sounds real disrespectful to any P's. I know. You disrespect me last night, thinking you can beat me.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
I know.
At their own 17-yard line.
It's either a fake or their coach is delusional or both here. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's able to break out one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
We ain't gonna start too.
Play action. It's Jackson. Now a desperation
We ain't
throw
gonna start
deep
too.
down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45.
You took 1.5 days.
They'll get 34 yards there.
Ravens.
Man.
They go play action now. Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You not doing shit.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up at the 20. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
You call timeout for, P?
Has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
I'm finna kneel the ball, P.
Now a play fake. Rodgers.
Hey, P, you know, I send it to you again, P.
Deep for Adams. He rifles one that's intercepted.
I send it again, P.
Jimmy Smith. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Oh, yeah. Now you got to find some. I understand, P. Be on here later on tonight, P.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what